I'd say there's a lot of different things. I feel like the mental health culture can learn from the fitness culture. And the first thing that really comes to my mind is just what I said earlier, is like that the term. We don't have a proactive term that talks about it for our mental health. And that's where mental fitness can really come in. And if we make that a more common phrase, instantly just hearing that phrase, we think of strength, proactivity in ways that we can work on ourselves. I also want to mention that this isn't just some new revolutionary term that I made up. It actually was introduced in 1964, but it's still not mainstream yet. When it comes to using the term mental fitness, that's one way we can begin integrating that into the culture. A second thing is finding ways to make things less complicated, because a lot of times when it comes to our mental health, it can be very overwhelming and a bit intimidating. But if we find ways to just simplify things for people, that would go such a long way. And I think one thing I've noticed a huge benefit in my life and other people's lives is any skill we talk about when it comes to our mind, let's call that a workout for ourselves. That is, for example, showing up like, trying to think of like when it comes to our resilience. If we do something that challenges our resilience, that's a resilience workout. If we're doing something that pushes us outside of our comfort zone, that's a discomfort workout. And so what if we begin calling all these skills workouts, and it's all connected to the world of mental fitness? How much of a huge difference would that be? And I think the third thing that really comes to my mind is when it comes to fitness culture, there's so much encouragement for group experiences. There's group classes, there's have a gym buddy, there's so many different things, but we don't have that as much when it comes to the world of mental health. And yes, people are more open about it, but just exercising it would go such a long way. And especially in the workplace nowadays, when there is so much burnout that exists, like having that can be so preventative if we're able to be more proactive about our mental health through mental fitness.